Good morning. Welcome to another wow moment, and I hope you enjoy the conversation. I wanted to put it on the table, a phrase, several actually, but this one in particular, training ground. I often wondered why, when I went to college, there had to be prerequisite courses. Before I could take a certain class, I had to take a class that was assigned before that class. I also recall when I became a first-time parent, the University of Pennsylvania, after I had given birth, told me they wanted me to go into this room where young mothers went, and it was to get training via video to show us how to care for our baby. They didn't want to assume that we had that training. When I had brought one of my children out of private school and taken him over to the Upper Darby School District, before they could put him in a class, he had to be tested to see where his training that he already had taken him. They didn't just want to place him anywhere. What am I saying? Why am I saying all this? Several things spilled over into my day from yesterday. One thing that spilled over led me to believe that when you don't get the proper training, then you are in a place where the scripture says you have to go back and do your first works all over again. Someone had said to me, I wanted to take a class, but in order to take this class, I found out I had to go back and do something first. That's going back and doing your first works all over again. That means there are no shortcuts. You remember in math, there was long division and short division, and then somebody would come along and say, here's a couple of tricks to go along with that. I found out in life there are certain things that should not be shortcut or to cause your life to short circuit. One, training. When you are at home in your training ground with your parents, your guardians, whoever's supposed to be looking after you until adulthood, if it is done correctly by them, and if you are open to receive without allowing yourself to be influenced by outside influences, then you are getting the training that you need to go to the next level. And you can get what I got on the game when I played this game about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with my husband, and it was a shooting game. And when you get to the next level, it says successful, well done. Well, when you have completed your training, you can go to the next level, and it can say successful, well done. But when you fail to complete your training, then you must go back and redo that level, redo your works all over again. It's important. The training is important. Just like rules, whether we like them or not, are made as guidelines for our protection. This is what I teach the children. Look both ways before you cross the street. Why? It's a rule that's made for your protection. That's what I say to the children. There are some things put in place that is for your protection. Why would I put you on purpose in overload, sending you to level 5 when I know that you need to go back and revisit levels 1 through 4? Are you following me, guys? Are you in understanding of what I'm saying to you? Training ground. It's imperative. It's important. In your training ground, you learn critical thinking skills. Over the course of the past couple of days, dealing with a couple of people, I have realized that they are short-circuiting in their critical thinking skills. They have failed to mature in that area. Not a criticism, guys, because but for the grace of God, dig a while. I am a work in progress. Guess what, guys? So are you. But all things are lessons that God would have us to learn. So I'm trying to learn my lessons so I can go to the next level and hear, well done, great job. Well, this has been another wow moment. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Please, wherever you are, continue to have the conversations. They really are worth having, guys. Until next time, take care.